The first revival of On the 20th Century from the Roundabout Theater, starring Kristen Chenoweth and Peter Gallagher, brings the music of Jewish composer and lyricist Cy Coleman back to the boards. But the author of a new biography about Coleman, Andy Propst's fascination with the songwriter goes way back.
I have been in love with his music since I was like 7. One of the first shows I was taken to was a production of Sweet Charity. And it was the second show I'd seen, captured my imagination and my ear.
Coleman was a prodigy who grew up in the Bronx.
His mom, Yetta, owned a couple of tenement buildings. And this is the height of the Depression. And one of her tenants skipped out. And they took everything with them except for one thing. It was an upright piano. And Yetta was not about to let that go to waste, so she brought it down into the apartment. And Cy, who wasn't born Cy Coleman, he was born Seymour Kaufman, he just started playing. He had perfect pitch, and he started plunking out songs that he'd been hearing on the radio or what have you. And it turns out that this is the story, and it's been repeated by a number of people, so I have to believe it's true. The milkman heard him and said, you know what? This kid has talent. You should get some lessons.
And the rest is musical history. Coleman's repertoire includes such standards as Witchcraft and The Best Is Yet to Come. Coleman made his Broadway debut in 1960 with Wildcat, starring Lucille Ball.
Bad debut, and the song that everybody remembers from that now is Hey, Look Me Over. And so I think that Cy always wanted to write music. I mean, Phyllis Newman said that he had just music bubbling out of him. And I think that he just doved toward Broadway because at that point in time it was still the popular music of America.